Recently, a Better Life community member came to us with questions that many of you might relate to. Why do I feel like something is missing despite all my spiritual work? How do I trust the process when I feel stuck between what was and what will be? When will my purpose fully reveal itself? These profound questions emerged during a significant period of transformation in his life. Michael had been on an intense spiritual journey, stripping away layers of false identities, confronting addictions and dependencies, and doing deep shadow work. What was especially beautiful about his journey was seeing how he had stayed committed to the process, honoring the sacred unknowing, even when the answers weren't immediately clear. Let me share how we approach these questions through our Eclipse Gateway energy reading. You see, what makes these readings so meaningful is their ability to help us understand our current challenges within a larger spiritual context. When we're in the void between the old and the new, it can feel like we're lost or stagnant. But through these readings, we begin to see how even the seemingly empty spaces are rich with potential and meaning. If you're feeling called to explore your own journey through this lens of cosmic timing and sacred purpose, I invite you to learn more below. Every reading is uniquely attuned to your specific situation and soul journey. Today, we'll show you how we weave together ancient wisdom with practical guidance to create these deeply personalized readings, and we'll share excerpts from the reading we prepared for Michael, starting now. Dear Michael, you have walked a path of radical transformation, stripping away layer after layer, surrendering to an inner calling that most would never dare to follow. Your path has not been one of external comfort, but of deep initiation, an unrelenting pull towards something vast, something unseen, something beyond the known world. And yet, despite all you have shed, despite all you have learned, there is still this feeling: something is missing. Something has yet to reveal itself. In our last reading, we explored the profound significance of this transformation, uncovering ancient wisdom teachings that illuminated your journey, messages guiding your spiritual evolution, and practical steps forward. Now, we continue that unfolding, diving deeper into the unseen, into the spaces where revelation stirs, but has not yet fully emerged. This reading is not here to give you answers you already know. You have those within you. Instead, this is an illumination of what has been hidden in the shadows of your seeking, a mirror to reflect back the silent truths that whisper through the spaces between your thoughts. In this Eclipse Gateway reading, we will explore the threshold you are standing in, why this is not a beginning or an end, but the space between. Your unique energy blueprint, the void of becoming, and how it is shaping your transformation. The key challenge of this phase: learning presence over pursuit and trusting the unfolding. The hidden gift within this stillness, why you are already enough and your purpose is already in motion. A sacred practice to shift from seeking to embodiment, allowing clarity to emerge naturally. A step-by-step timeline of how this eclipse will unfold for you. Reflection questions to deepen your integration and align with the energy of this Eclipse Gateway. The March 2025 Eclipse Gateway is not just an astrological event for you. It is a threshold, not a beginning, not an end, but the space between. You have burned away the past, but the new has yet to fully arrive. This is why you feel as though you are surrounded by doors, yet motionless in the center. It is not that your path is unclear. It is that your soul is asking you to be still, to truly be still, instead of continuing to search. Right now, you are being initiated into the wisdom of the unseen order. The mind craves direction, but the soul moves in cycles beyond logic. You have been given signs, 222, 777, confirmations that you are in alignment, even when it feels like you are standing in the dark. This is because the next step is not found by movement. It is found by becoming empty enough to receive. You said it yourself: I am becoming an empty void. This is not a curse. This is the preparation for embodiment. Most seekers never reach this stage because they turn back when the searching stops yielding answers. But you have not turned back. You have stayed in the silence. You have resisted the urge to fill the void with distractions. You have honored the sacred unknowing. That alone tells me you are far closer than you think. Your energy blueprint, the void of becoming. You are in a phase of deep integration where seeking must give way to embodiment. This is not a time for chasing answers or grasping at the next revelation. It is a time for allowing what you already know to settle into your bones. The void is not emptiness. It is pure potential, a sacred space where the old dissolves and the new takes shape in ways unseen. You are not lost. You are in the process of becoming. Current phase. The eclipse gateway as a threshold. You stand in the liminal space between the past you have released and the future that has not yet formed. Like an eclipse, this moment is both a closing and an opening, a cosmic pause where the light briefly disappears, only to return with renewed clarity. This is the in-between, the sacred threshold, where transformation occurs not through force, but through surrender. Trust that what is dissolving is making way for what is meant to rise. Key challenge: presence over pursuit. The mind still craves the firework moment of revelation, but the soul is asking for presence, not pursuit. It is easy to believe that clarity must arrive in a grand, undeniable moment, but true knowing unfolds in the quiet spaces, in the pauses between breaths. The challenge now is to release the urge to find something and instead allow yourself to be with what already exists. The wisdom you seek is not ahead of you. It is already within you, waiting to be recognized. Hidden gift: you are already enough. The world is not waiting for you to figure it out. It is waiting for you to show up fully, exactly as you are. There is no missing piece, no final breakthrough you must attain before stepping into your power. Your presence, your authenticity, your willingness to be exactly where you are. This is the gift. The moment you stop trying to become something and start embracing the truth of your being, the path, or rather, the unfolding, will reveal itself effortlessly. Next step: embodiment over searching. No more searching. You are already living your purpose. Now it is about seeing it, breathing it, becoming it. Purpose is not something you must chase. It is something you naturally radiate when you allow yourself to fully be. Each moment, each breath, each step you take in alignment with your truth is an act of purpose. Your task now is to trust this, to let go of the illusion of separation between you and your destiny, and to embody the fullness of who you already are. The purpose hidden in the silence. You do not need to search for your purpose anymore. It is already revealing itself to you in the only way it can, through patience, through stillness, through the unbearable act of waiting when every part of you wants to move. Your energy reading reveals that you are in the integration phase of your journey. You have done the shadow work. You have confronted addictions, dependencies, false identities. You have purified yourself to a degree that few will ever attempt. And yet, there is frustration because the great unveiling has not yet occurred. Here is the truth. Most people will never tell you. There is no unveiling until the present moment is enough. The paradox of spiritual awakening is that the moment you stop searching for the next step appears. Not because you found it, but because you finally stopped looking long enough for it to catch up with you. You are not here to wait passively, but you are here to let go of the expectation that your purpose will be delivered in a way your mind can comprehend. Your soul already knows, but the mind must surrender. The eclipse's message to you: surrender to embodiment. This eclipse gateway is an activation of presence over seeking. It is asking you, can you sit in the stillness and allow the truth to come, rather than chasing it? Can you let go of the idea that purpose must arrive in a single moment of revelation? Can you trust that everything you have done, every choice, every sacrifice, has already positioned you exactly where you need to be? Your journey is no longer about finding purpose. It is about becoming it, breath by breath, choice by choice, moment by moment. The world is not waiting for you to have it all figured out. The world is waiting for you to show up fully, exactly as you are, without needing to be more, without needing to be somewhere else, without needing the perfect answer. Sacred practice of embodying stillness in motion. Movement has always been your way of navigating life, chasing understanding, pursuing insight, seeking the next step. But now, the invitation is different. This next phase is not about moving towards something, it's about being within movement itself. It is about finding stillness, even as life continues to flow around you. This means shifting from seeking to trusting, from anticipating to embodying, from waiting to living. 1. No more searching. Trust that what you need will find you. For the next 30 days, you are releasing the compulsion to seek. No more readings, no more signs, no more asking for clarity. Not because those things don't have value, but because right now, your work is to trust that what is meant for you will find you effortlessly. What to do instead? Each time you feel the urge to seek, pause. Place a hand on your heart and remind yourself, I am already on my path. Clarity comes in its own time. Instead of looking for signs, practice noticing what naturally unfolds. Write down unexpected synchronicities, not as confirmations, but as reminders that life is already speaking to you without effort. If a question arises, don't rush to find the answer. Let it breathe. Give life a chance to respond before you go searching. 2. Presence in every action. Just be. If you are drinking water, just drink water. If you are walking, just walk. No seeking, no future, no analyzing. Just being with what is. Practices for deeper embodiment. Single tasking. Choose one activity each day. Eating, brushing your hair, washing your hands, and give it your full presence. Experience it fully, with all your senses. Micro-meditations. Pause throughout the day to take one deep breath and simply exist in that moment. Sensation awareness. Notice the way your feet feel on the ground, the temperature of the air, the way water moves over your hands. Anchor yourself in these details to deepen presence. 3. Speak as if it is already done, because it is. You are not waiting for your purpose. You are living it, right now, even in the silence, even in the moments that feel ordinary. Your purpose is not an event. It is a presence. It is you, fully here, fully engaged with life as it unfolds. How to integrate this shift? Language matters. Instead of saying I'm trying to find my purpose, say I am deepening into my purpose each day. Reframe waiting. Instead of thinking one day, I'll be ready, remind yourself I am ready now, exactly as I am. Let silence be part of the purpose. Trust that even in moments of stillness, even when there are no big revelations, you are living exactly what you are meant to. By embodying stillness within movement, you step out of the cycle of seeking and into the reality of being. And in this space, everything you once searched for, finally, has room to find you. Eclipse timeline guidance. How this energy will unfold. Eclipses are cosmic thresholds, not singular events. They initiate a sequence of energetic shifts, guiding you through transformation in stages. This timeline outlines how the eclipse gateway will unfold for you, helping you align with its highest potential. March 1st to 7th, 2025. The void of becoming and energetic preparation. This is the moment before the wave crests, the deep stillness before acceleration. Your energy field is recalibrating, preparing for what's to come. You may experience a sense of emptiness, like floating in a void with no clear direction, heightened dreams, synchronicities, and inner downloads. Emotional echoes from past cycles rising for final review. A deep urge to seek answers, yet an inability to grasp them fully. This is not a time for force. It is a time for surrender. Allow yourself to be in this space without rushing to fill it. March 8th to 12th, 2025. Signs, synchronicities, and the first glimpse of clarity. As the eclipse energy builds, the first light begins to break through. You may notice Small but meaningful signs appearing in daily life. A shift in perception, making the next step feel slightly clearer. Encounters, conversations, or inner nudges that confirm what you've been sensing. This is the universe whispering, not yet shouting. Stay open, but do not force clarity. Let it emerge. March 13th, 2025. The eclipse peak, a shift in consciousness. This is the gateway's apex, the moment where the energy fully activates. Expect a profound internal realization or sudden download, a moment of clarity that rewrites your understanding of where you are headed. The need to make a decision, either external or internal, that shifts your trajectory. Trust what arises. It may not come with full instructions, but it will feel undeniable. March 14th to 31st, 2025. Integration and embodiment. Now the energy moves from realization into form. The changes initiated by the eclipse begin to manifest in tangible ways. Unexpected opportunities aligning without effort. A clear direction unfolding without force, just natural movement. A deep sense of knowing that you are exactly where you need to be. This is where you begin living the embodiment of everything you've been preparing for. No more searching, no more waiting, just presence, action, and alignment. This eclipse gateway is not about finding something new. It is about fully becoming what you were always meant to be. Trust that the process is already in motion. Reflection questions for your eclipse journey. Use these questions as journaling prompts or meditative inquiries. They are not for the mind to solve, but for the soul to sit with. Allow the answers to emerge organically, without force. 1. What if there was no purpose to find? What if my purpose was simply to exist fully in each moment? For one day, practice radical presence. Move through each task, whether drinking tea, walking, or speaking, with full awareness. Notice the richness of life when you are not trying to get somewhere, but instead, fully experiencing here. 2. Where am I still holding on to an idea of how my awakening should look? Write down any expectations, beliefs, or images you have about what spiritual awakening is supposed to be. Then challenge each one. Ask, is this true, or is this something I've absorbed from others? Consider performing a symbolic release, such as tearing up or burning the list, to free yourself from rigid ideas. 3. Can I release the need for a single defining moment of realization and instead trust the slow unfolding? Each evening, reflect on subtle moments of insight or synchronicity from your day. Write them down, however small. Over time, you may see how transformation is happening, not in a single flash, but in the gentle accumulation of everyday wisdom. 4. If I had nothing left to search for, what would I do differently today? Experiment with living as if you already have the answers. What choices would you make? How would you move, speak, and act? Step into that energy and notice how it shifts your experience of the present. 5. What does it feel like to live as if I have already arrived? Close your eyes and imagine that everything you have been searching for is already within you. Feel the ease, the peace, the certainty. Throughout the day, when doubt arises, return to that feeling and let it guide your actions. Final message: you have already found it. Michael, this reading is not here to tell you what you already know. It is here to remind you of what you have forgotten. You are not lost. You are not stuck. You are exactly where you need to be. The firework moment you have been waiting for is not coming, because it already happened. The moment you surrendered everything and still kept going. The moment you stepped into the unknown with no safety net. The moment you chose to trust your inner knowing above all else. You are already walking in your purpose. The only thing left is to see it, to live it, to stop waiting for more than what this moment is already offering you. The Eclipse Gateway is not a doorway to the future. It is a doorway to now. All you have to do is walk through it. With cosmic guidance, your better life guide.